kata, aku menghayatinya dengan rasa cinta di hati. Bila engkau baca puisi, siapa engkau yang bersuara emas? Bolehkah aku merayu kepadamu, biar hanya sekejap waktu, agar tercurah perasaanku. Hanya di radio ku rasa penghubungan cinta, begitu rapat dan mesranya, walau tiada paras dan lupa. Hanya di radio aku bayangkan dirimu itu, secantik-cantik manusia dan semolek-molek pekerti. Tetapi sayang, hanyalah di radio. Bilakah dapat kita bertentang mata, agar bisa ku memastikan bahawa kau belum
Mr. DJ, can you play that
berpunya.
song? Got me grooving, moving all night long to the beat that bumps. I give you what you want, no time to front. Just bounce to the funk, come on, feel the music. Not afraid to lose it, just can't refuse it. I must abuse it, whether black or white, Western or Asian, it sounds so right.
Hanya di radio rasa penghubungan cinta, begitu rapat dan mesranya, walau tiada paras dan lupa. Hanya di radio aku bayangkan dirimu itu, secantik-cantik manusia dan semolek-molek pekerti. Tetapi sayang, hanyalah di radio. Bilakah dapat kita bertentang mata, agar bisa ku memastikan bahawa kau belum berpunya, bahawa kau belum berpunya, bahawa kau belum
Keep it
berpunya.
moving all night long. Just bounce to the beat. Everybody come on and keep it grooving, moving all night long. Just bounce to the beat.
Alright, Radio Malaysia Langkawi FM 104.8. Yes, this is Activate right until 3 o'clock, and you're with me, Natya Zainal. And yeah, later at 12 o'clock sharp, we will be having a special interview with our former radio announcer, Karen BAHRIN. So keep staying tuned, as we will be live as well on Facebook. Yeah, so check it out. Check us out, okay? 104.8 Radio Malaysia Langkawi FM. Radio.
Kini anda sedang mendengarkan siaran Langkawi FM 104.8.
Hanya di radio ku mendengar suaramu.
Buka udara lagi, bersamamu kembali.
Hanya di radio.
Tiada hari tanpa radio. Selamat Hari Radio Sedunia daripada saya, Muhammad Shah bin Abdul Kadir, bekas juruhebah Radio FM Stereo yang kemudiannya dikenali dengan nama Radio Music. Selamat Hari Radio Sedunia.
Hanya di radio ku mendengar suaramu. Setiap kata aku menghayatinya.
Happy Radio Day, Langkawi FM. Thank you so much for providing us with the latest updates. Thank you so much for being the source of information, a reliable one, of course. Most of all, thank you so much for entertaining us with great music and wonderful programs. From me, Sufina Halib, lots of love. Mwah! I love it, I love it. People, people, people love radio. People, people, people love radio. Langkawi FM, Langkawi FM, Langkawi FM, Langkawi
It's 12 o'clock already, 104.8 Radio Malaysia Langkawi FM. Yes, and it's time for World Radio Day on Activate, a special program that only specifically happening today. Joining us today is Karen Bahrin. Yeah, she's a former Light FM radio presenter. So, how are you today, Karen?
I'm very good. Thank you for welcoming. Thank you for having me on air. Nice to see you again. I'm good. Very good. Very hot today.
Yeah, the weather on this island, this recently is really, really hot.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
Chinese New Year is always the hottest time of the year. So
yeah.
it's been like, nice to be here in the Conti, all cold.
And then, I guess you must be missing, being in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been many years. I think I left being an announcer since 2004.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But then I used to do other things like voiceovers, news reading.
Nice,
Yeah.
very nice. Oh gosh. So can you tell us, the listeners and everybody here that watching us on live Facebook and listening to 104.8 radio. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Since it's World Radio Day, maybe I share about my radio experience. I think I started in 1996, long time ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually got into radio by accident. I used to work with the advertising sales department, and then from there was doing some voiceovers, and then got on to on-air announcing, doing the programming, music exec. So been round the block lah, pretty much. And then I moved here to Langkawi in 2012. So that's when had to leave the radio days behind and become full-time mom.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
That's good too, isn't it? Yeah.
Different things lah. I got to experience different parts of radio. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. All right, Karen, how was... I believe that you actually celebrate Chinese New Year, right?
Yeah, my
do
kids.
Okay.
For my children, yeah. But this Chinese New Year was very quiet. We actually went for the sandbar walk.
Oh, yeah. It was
Second day on the 12th.
yesterday,
12th.
right?
2 days ago.
2 days ago, yeah.
We woke up so early in the morning now. I can't remember what day. We got up at like 4 a.m. to go for the sandbar walk. That was really, really nice.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
by the time
you got there at what time?
about 5:30, and the car park was starting to fill up.
Oh,
This year,
gosh.
a lot of people came this year because of the public holiday. It was a long holiday, so it's really nice.
Yeah, it's really magical, isn't it? It's really beautiful there.
Yeah, I had a friend who's visiting, and she came specifically to come for the sandbar walk.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yay, Langkawi.
Yes, this is how to say, we are very lucky to be here, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, Karen, without further ado, okay, let's jump to our question regarding World Radio Day, since you have been in the industry before. So, what actually inspired you to pursue your career in radio?
When I first graduated, I got into radio by accident. As I said, I was working in the advertising sales, so it wasn't on air, more behind the scenes kind of thing. But I progressed into going on air, and I think radio is very special. The connection you have with listeners is very different, and it's very intimate. So nothing compares to it. And once you're in it, it's very hard to take yourself out. So I think it's a lot different than other mediums. The connection that you have with listeners, very personal. And some listeners, even after I left radio 10 years later, we'll catch up on Facebook and things like that. So the connection is very important to me. And that's what I like about radio.
Okay, that's nice. Really, really nice. And maybe you can share a little bit, a memorable moment from your time working in the radio.
I think during the early days of radio, I interviewed Michael Bublé.
Wow!
Yeah, so he was
So
really
nice.
friendly. So you get to meet a lot of different types of people. You interview people from the everyday people to like politicians, celebrities. But Michael Bublé was very memorable because he was just so friendly.
Wow.
Usually you get very nervous when you want to interview a big name.
I got
from
goosebumps
overseas.
right now. Oh gosh.
And it was his birthday, the day that I interviewed him, and he forced me to sing happy birthday to him on air. So he was very friendly, and he had a showcase. And when I attended his showcase, he remembered who the radio staff were. So that was really nice. I mean, a celebrity who was very down to earth and friendly. So till this day, that was one of my favorite interviews.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So who else that you actually interviewed before?
We had Michael Bublé were one of the biggest ones. I remember also interviewing the F1 race car drivers,
Oh, nice.
Nick Heidfeld and Felipe Massa. At that time, they were just really young recruits. That was a very difficult interview for me because I know nothing about cars, about F1. And, they are professional drivers. What do I talk to them about? I don't understand. So I had to ask my colleague, who is a F1 fanatic. I said, can you help me? What do I ask them that's relevant to the listeners that they want to know? So it went quite well. They were still young rookies at the time, so they were still quite friendly. I think they were more nervous than me because they didn't really speak English as well at that time.
I see.
And they were new to F1, so it was fine lah. We were all nervous at the same time together.
That's so cool. So cool. Oh,
so
gosh.
that was really nice.
That's really an experience. Oh gosh. And how has what do you think? The radio industry evolved since you first started till now. How has?
I think now with social media, there are so many different platforms. Like, for example, you're on Facebook, you're on Twitter, and everything else. You have a different kind of visibility. In my time, radio, you were just this voice. People didn't know what you look like. They just have this imagination. Or maybe she's big size girl, small size girl. They don't know what you look like. But now everything's a lot more visible. I think there's good and bad with that. It helps having some visibility in terms of the connection and with your listeners. You can connect instantly, right? Before it's only over the phone. So now you have WhatsApp, you have
and now
DMs.
we are actually live on Facebook.
Correct.
You can
So
see our faces.
I think if we use it to connect well with the listeners, it's an advantage.
All right, that's cool. So cool. All right, one last one before we take a break. All right, what role do you think radio plays in today's media landscape?
I think radio still is the reliable source that people go to. There's a lot of fake news everywhere, whether it's on social media or all these WhatsApp or anything like that. But when you get information from the radio, usually people feel confident that it's a good source of information.
It's sahih.
Yes, sahih, betul. So that's the importance of radio. Somehow it's different. Everything's already filtered out for you. Not like trying to figure out, is this real or not? So it's a very reliable source of information and very immediate. Every time, even today with everything, people will say, in an emergency, always have radio and spare batteries with you, because that's where you get the important information and the timely information as well. So it still plays that same role.
All right. Yeah. I agree with you 100%. All right, people. We are actually speaking to Karen Bahrain, a former radio presenter, and we'll be right back after this song. Give Karen a little break,
A breather a bit.
Yeah, a breather. All right. 104.8 Radio Malaysia, Langkawi FM.
You're tuning in to Activate on 104.8 Langkawi FM.
I'm checking you out and your sweet desire. Seabad menyampai maklumat, menghibur dan mendidik.
Hanya di radio ku mendengar suaramu. Buka udara lagi, bersamamu kembali. Radio, 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 saluran hiburan suara.
Selamat menyambut Hari Radio Sedunia 2024.
Alright, 104.8 Radio Malaysia Langkawi FM. Yes, back to Activate. And the topic today is a World Radio Day. Joining us in the studio, we have Karen Bahrin, former radio presenter. Alright, let's continue with our questions, okay?
Sure.
Alright, Karen. Okay, what challenges did you actually face as a radio representative? Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what I mean?
Yes. I think for me in the beginning, because I was not trained in radio, I was more on sales and marketing.
Okay.
The technical part, because I'm quite a blonde when it comes to technical things.
Okay.
So learning how to use the console, how to turn on the mic, this button, that button.
It's really challenging.
Yeah, trying to record calls and things like that. That one took me a while. Talking live on air was also a challenge.
Okay.
As we were speaking earlier, off air was having to write everything down, word for word, because you're so scared you're going to make a mistake on air, and trying to overcome that fear. Yeah, that was one of it. And also connecting with people who are not physically there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking to the people outside, but they're not in front of you.
Yeah,
And yet
correct.
you have to try and establish this connection, because you want to be their friend. Radio is your companion that you take with you when you're driving, or if you're at home while you're doing your work. So trying to establish that for me took some time.
All right. Okay. I understand it so very, very much. All right. Can you actually describe a particularly challenging interview or segment you had to handle?
There was one time I had to interview this music producer. They were doing, I think it was an album or a show, but the the person I was interviewing was not very talkative. When you ask a question, it's monosyllabic answer. Yes, no.
Oh, yeah, I
Then you're
understand
like,
that.
you're in radio, you have to talk. So trying to extract the information was a little bit hard. At that time, I was very new. That was my first interview, and that person came late. It was a live interview. He was 15 minutes late, and the moment he came into the studio, there was no time to do all the formalities before. You just straight went live on air, and trying to establish that connection live is very difficult.
Oh my gosh.
Dah lah, so nervous, right? Your first interview, so that was hard for me.
Oh my gosh, that's really challenging.
Yeah, that was learning on the job.
I'm trying
straight
to
away.
actually, be in your shoes. Oh gosh, and okay, how did you actually handle pressure of live broadcasting?
Oh, I think I had sleepless nights before going live on air. But I think training from my superiors before, they allowed us to practice and record as if we were going live on air, and then correcting you or giving you tips. And the practice really helps lah.
Wow.
And those days we were able to pre-record our talk sets, so I can record, I don't like it, record again, and then play.
Okay.
I mean, in the beginning, the boss allowed lah, but after a while, I say, okay, you got to do things live. So that's how I eased myself into it.
Okay, that's so good lah. They actually giving you time to practice it first, and then
Yes.
after that, when you're comfortable with it, then you
Yeah.
can go live, which is a good thing actually.
Especially if you have zero experience
Yeah.
in any kind of performance or media. So that was good lah.
Yeah, that's really, really good. And then, maybe you can share a little bit of memorable experiences interacting with the listeners.
Those days we didn't have social media, so all the time when listeners wanted to contact us, it was either those were the days of fax machine,
Okay.
or they send in letters, or they call us while we are off air. So when we connected with listeners, some was quite sad because some people, especially if you do the night shift, like very late night shift, you find a lot of people who are very lonely who call you. Because there was one time this person called me and said, I'm just sitting on a swing, and it was like 11 o'clock at night. I'm sitting on a swing in the middle of the playground. I have no one to talk to. So you become their friends after a while. Yeah, you get to know a little bit more about their lives. There was another listener, he was a special needs person, and so after school he's just confined to the home. He can't move with caregivers, so his friends are radio DJs. He used to call different radio stations, and that went on for years.
Okay.
And then after I left radio, he found me on Facebook, and we still kept in touch. He would wish you on your birthday, remember all these dates. So that was something close to my heart.
Sweet. Oh my gosh, I got goosebumps again.
So I like that part of how intimate radio can be, very personal.
That is so nice. Oh, I love that.
Meeting listeners outside as well is fun, because you can put a face to the person you've been talking to on the phone as well. And it's nice to get to know their likes, their dislikes, what they like about the station or things like that. So it helps you to improve as well. So that's nice.
Oh my God, it's so sweet. You actually somehow touched my heart, okay? All right, Karen. And last but not least, what advice would you give to aspiring radio professionals?
I think sincerity is important because you are only connecting with your voice most of the time. Sincerity and preparedness. Just don't be afraid to stumble. It happens. Nobody is perfect on air. And when we're talking, radio is about connection. Don't be too fast about trying to use the biggest word most very big words. Just something simple. The point is to just get our message across. So just stay sincere and be friendly. Leave your personal problems outside the studio door. When you come in, it's just you and the listeners, and you'll be fine. I think that's a very simple formula.
Oh gosh, I like that. I really agree with you with the sincerity. And then now I feel like I'm idolizing you. Oh gosh, Karen is so this is so nice. This is really, really good.
Thank you.
I really do think that we had you actually shared a lot of information, and you really you touch my heart, and I'm sure that you touch other people's heart also, the listeners. And this is so good. It's very, very good interview, by the way. And anything else that you wish to add? Maybe you want to say something, you want to
Kong Hifat Choi to those who are celebrating, and happy World Radio Day, and long live radio. I think we will, no matter what anyone says, radio will be around for a long, long time.
All right, thank you very much, Karen, for being with us.
Thank you for
at
having
Langkawi
me.
FM on Activate. And I really, really love this interview, and you've been so lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I hope that you had a good time while in the studio.
I did.
All right. Thank you very
a lot
much.
of memories.
All right, guys, that was Karen Bahrin, a former radio announcer. Yes, and back to Activate right now. So, yes, of course, more music.
Tak adalah. That's normal. Some days rasa malas sangat. Tapi pasal mata.
Lontarkan sumbangan, suarakan manusia, mengisi retak-retak kehidupan. Kau yang ada di sana, berlari tak hentinya dengan caramu sendiri, tetapi masih ada kaitannya. Ku ke udara lagi, bersamamu kembali, dengan rangkaian lagu-lagu juga pesanan. Ku sebagai penghibur, engkau mendengar di sana. Kita saling mengharapkan di dalam hidup ini. Kau yang ada di sana, berlari tak hentinya, dengan caramu sendiri, tetapi masih ada kaitannya. Ku ke udara lagi, bersamamu kembali, dengan rangkaian lagu-lagu juga pesanan. Ku sebagai penghibur, engkau mendengar di sana. Kita saling mengharapkan di dalam hidup ini. Ku ke udara lagi, bersamamu kembali, dengan rangkaian lagu-lagu juga pesanan. Ku sebagai penghibur, engkau mendengar di sana. Kita saling mengharapkan.
Langkawi FM